Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play King's Bounty Dark Side. At the end of the previous part I said that I would pick up all the eggs that were everywhere here in the catacombs. When we look into the inventory, I gathered almost 200 eggs, or spider eggs, plus some snake eggs and crystals that we're gonna need later to learn or upgrade spells. So it took me a while, definitely not something that will be fun watching on camera, but now we are done with that, and it's actually important. We may later need these eggs, so I kinda had to do it. But now we are ready to proceed and move into the Dwarven kingdoms and meet some friends. And if we are fast enough, go through some reading that we'll have to do fast enough, we may get into the first really tough fight in this Let's Play. So let's try that. We leave these catacombs and hopefully, okay, everything loaded without problems. Now we entered the Dwarven kingdom. I'll just quickly check these tunnels here, but I don't think that we can get anything here yet. There's just the spider, and because I can't see into the army yet, I'm not gonna try to attack. I have a feeling that these are way too strong anyway, so all we can do is to go to the gate and talk to a guard. The head of a sleepy dwarf appears in the window of the sentry box. Well, 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 who do we have here? Wait a moment, noble sir, I'm opening it. Although, wait a minute, are you a vampire? Open the gate, guard. How should I put this? I'd let you pass, but you are a vampire. Why does everyone remind me of that all the time? I don't suffer from memory problems. Look, dwarf, I don't know your name. Kiri the guard. Look, Kiri the guard, I came here only because I had heard a lot about the ancient neutrality of the splendid kingdom of Dragondor and the wisdom of Digger, its ruler. Yes, our kingdom is splendid and our ruler is wise. But our kingdom will become even more splendid if you stay where you are. We know you vampires. All you want is to guzzle blood. My purposes here are different. Look, I can let you pass if you swear a terrible vampire oath that you won't drink blood or commit any other indecencies here in Dragondor. Kiri the guard, my purpose here is quite different. Tell your story. The dwarf listens to your story with some degree of compassion. Indeed, well, I think I'll run this risk and let you pass, Sir Vampire. Of course, you must obey all of the decrees of our king concerning decent conduct. So behave properly. The royal castle is quite near, behind the gate to the left across the bridge with the red lights. I won't cause any trouble. I'm not quite sure about that, but, well, somehow I have to get through. So, whatever does the job, we're gonna promise him. Or whatever gets us through, we will promise. And here is the castle, so let's talk to the king. Digger, the Dwarven king. So the guards were lying after all. A real vampire at my door. My first thought was they drank too much mushroom extract out of boredom. I'm Digger, king of Dragondor. I'm not inviting you to come in, and I think you know why. But I won't banish you either. So, what is your name, wanderer? I'm glad to meet you, oh Digger, wise and enlightened ruler. Let me introduce myself. I'm Darry de Morton from Portland. I wish I could say I were glad to meet you, Darry, but I don't want to lie. What has brought you here in my blessed kingdom? Let's just tell him the story. Just as I thought, the same old story. First an orc, banished from his home village, then a demoness who's been oppressed by paladins, and now an exiled vampire. What's next? A refugee dragon? Wait, your majesty, what orc? What demoness? Are you listening at all, vampire? I told you that two refugees arrived here right before you. A huge orc and a demoness, a very cute one. Digger makes an expressive gesture to show how cute the demoness was. They also complained about being banished from their homelands, and they could think of nothing better than to come to my kingdom. There's nothing I can do. By tradition, there is no extradition from Dragondor. I guess I should pay them a courtesy visit, Your Majesty. Where did you say they were staying? An old bombless dragon back in. Where else? Cross the bridge and go left and follow the wooden stairs. Any other dwarf wouldn't let them even come close, but for Bomley, anything with money can't smell bad. In Old Bomley's Inn. Sorry to interrupt our informative conversation, Your Majesty, but I'm afraid I must go now. Now, wait a moment, Mr. Big Fangs. Listen to me carefully. For now, I'm letting them and you stay here, but if any of you perform some sort of spellcraft or other foul things, or messing with our female dwarves, in short, if you violate any of our wise laws, you'll have only yourself to blame. Don't worry, Your Majesty. And because this was the next step in the main quest line, we got another level up, which is definitely useful. Since now we can get level 3 concentration, which we definitely gonna need. We need as much mana as possible for the next few fights. So let's grab that. And also, I'll grab heroism. We're gonna need it as well before we get the next level up. If I didn't know what awaits us, I would probably wait with the heroism, but because I know the start, then I'm gonna take it. It will make the future fights a bit easier. So now let's get to that inn, and I'll quickly grab a drink along the way. Okay, here we are. Dragons back in. Bomley the Old. Welcome to Bomley the Old's Inn, where any traveler can find shelter, food, and hospitality regardless of their race, sex, or religion. Hello, Bomley. I'm Derek de Morton from Portland. Come on in there. I'm always delighted to host noble gentlemen. I hope you don't get bored in my inn. By the way, I already have some guests you'll find interesting to talk to. One is a demoness from Atrixis, and the other is an orc from Tristram. Decent company for a gentleman like you. Really? I'd like to talk to them, Bomley. Bomley the Old accompanies you into a back room where the orc and the demoness that you have heard so much about are resting. The huge orc stands up, suddenly making the room appear very small, and holds out his big hand to you for a shake. Look who's dropped in to see us. Please sit, your bitiness, over here where it's cleaner. I can see that you are not a local but an exile, just like the lady and I. The orc nods at the demoness with a chiseled figure. She seems very foreign and at this dwarven inn. Tell me, how have you found yourself in this spirit-cursed place? First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. Of course, why not? I am Bakir, the junior chief of the mighty clan of Three-Toothed Dog. My clan owns the island of Tristram, that is, they did until quite recently. The orc stops talking and silently stares into space for some time. You can see that it's hard for him to talk. I'll just wait. Finally, the orc continues the story. That's how it was until recently. 1 moon ago, the elves landed on our island. At first, we thought they had been cast ashore by a storm, since no pointy-eared creature would ever venture to land in Tristram in their right mind. Of course, we sent a troop to the landing place at once. Not knowingly, of course. But things went wrong. We didn't meet confused travelers, but warriors armed to the teeth. After the first ship, new warriors started to arrive at the shore, one by one, and soon a whole army of elves was before us. What happened then? Oh, we fought like never before. Every one of us took down 5 or 6, no, 10 elves. But there were just too many of them, and with every kill, a new elf would take the place of the one killed. Our scimitars turned red from blood. Their guts... Yes, I know perfectly well what fighters you are. What happened next? They overpowered us there. We fell back into the mountains and forests hoping to find shelter there, but they tracked us down and hunted us like wild beasts. They razed our villages, and as for our women and children, the orc can't continue. So let's wait for a while. The orc continues his story. I ran away with a handful of soldiers, leaving everything behind. I heard that the Dragondoor dwarves have harbored fugitives since olden times, so I hoped to find refuge there. That's how I ended up here. Then the lady showed up, and now you too, that shaman. Turn to the demoness. And what's your story, fair lady? The demoness gives you an extremely seductive smile. You are right, my friend. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Nellian. Where do I start? I was born in 314 of the 4th circle according to the demonic chronology. I am a screwhorn on the horoscope. Could you make this any shorter, lady? Well, if you are not interested. Anyway, several days ago, humans attacked my native Atrixus. At first, we didn't make much of it, thinking it was someone's prank. What are those humans really able to do anyway? But there are too many of them. Our army, commanded by Lord Thundermaw, was defeated in battle. We gathered another made up of every demon able to wield weapons and attacked the transgressors again. Our second army was defeated too. It looked like some special magic helped the humans, otherwise I can't explain how they managed to gain the upper hand over us. What's worse, some demons defected to the humans, attracted by promises that they would be spared and even given power over those who didn't want to submit. That was too much for me, and I decided to take to my heels and escape Atrixus. I thought I would wait here in Dragondoor till the turmoil was over. That's where I met the orc and then you, sir. Well, let's tell our story. It looks like we all are doomed to stay in this goddamn Dragondoor. Glad that the dwarves saved our lives. Maybe things aren't so bad. What do you know about Dragondoor, my friends? Your new companions shrug their shoulders. I thought so. Dragondoor, as you must have noticed, was built on the bones of a giant dragon. But this dragon was not a common creature. He was a great incarnation of the spirit of darkness. Her companions listened carefully. But he was defeated and fell in a great battle between the forces of light and the dark many centuries ago. The victors built a mountain over him, hoping to forever immure the spirit of darkness confined in his incarnation. The orcs gives the roast seeds from some plant to the demoness. Munching on them, they continue listening too. The spirit of darkness was defeated but not destroyed. He left his body and found a new shelter for himself somewhere deep in the mountain. He continued to support dark creatures like us from there, keeping the balance between the light and the dark. Balance? Yes, balance. We can't allow the whole world to belong to the light or the dark, because the light becomes the light only against the dark, and the dark becomes the dark only when the light is present. And those of the light disrupted the balance, didn't they? Yes, they did disrupt the balance, deliberately and unwittingly, availing themselves of the fact that the spirit of darkness was weak. And if they succeed in destroying all orcs and demons and driving the undead away from the cemeteries, the world of Netana as we know it will cease to exist. And what do you suggest? Since fate has brought us, three of the dark, together here in Dragondoor, I think it's some kind of sign. I suggest that we unite, find the passage to the shelter of the spirit of darkness, and, if possible, help him restore the balance in the world of Netana. Are you with me? I'm coming with you, that shaman. I suggest to make blood oath, according to my people's custom. The orc suddenly pulls out a huge scimitar, mutters several words in his language, and makes a deep incision on his forearm, pouring his crimson blood on the scimitar, the table, and, to some extent, the walls. The blood smells so good. Let's make the blood oath. Oh, this is so unhygienic. The demoness bares her elegant wrist, her hot demonic blood boils up, trickling down the blade and sizzles as it joins the orc's crimson blood and your dark blood. Embrace your new friends. The scene of the dark creatures unifying is touching, but Bomley the Old interrupts it when he appears with a tray of food at the most inappropriate moment. What's this mess? The floor is covered in blood, the walls are covered in blood. What's the big idea? Doing dark magic here and staining the wallpaper? Get out of my inn, all of you. Stop that noise, innkeeper. Tidy this up and bring us more food. The innkeeper flings up his hands and runs away, but you can hear him grumbling behind the wall. I'm not going to let this go. I'm filing a complaint with the city guard. No sooner do you do justice to a piece of sheep's rare liver than uninvited guests appear in the doorway again. Bomley the Old is with the guard whom you talked to at the gate. Well, well, well. I warned you all today, didn't I? If you perform any black magic or any other wild things, then you will be kicked out of Dragondoor, so follow me, all of you. Excuse me, but what black witchery are you talking about? The guard sweeps his hand round the room, which really does look a little bit bloody after the ritual. Then what's this? No doubt it's some evil sorcery, so get out from behind the table and follow me to the guard station. Oh, we can explain everything. You'll do that at the station. Get up, I say. The guard pulls a black club made of an unknown material from his belt and prods your kneecap hard with it. Here, take this. Well, Shorty, you asked for it. Friends, flee to the Black Gate. I'll hold back the dwarves. Oh, let's kill some Dwarven guards. This fight is still quite easy. So let's just get through it as fast as possible. And there's a request if I could show the hit points and order at which units are moving. And yeah, we're gonna need it very soon. So I may as well display it here already. I think I want to use the trap, but before that, let's get one kill, move to this tile. This should kill this dwarf, and the slow really is not a problem. And we have even a totem on the battlefield, and seems they're distracted by that. Not that it matters, but I definitely don't want to get close to this thing. I think it can cast Poison Skull plus some debuffs, and I definitely don't want to get hit by the Poison Skull, because early in the game the damage from totems is quite crazy. Could kill both of our vampires, I think. Let's just move closer. How much mana do we have? With the regeneration that we now have, we could probably use... Yeah, there is the Poison Skull. I knew that it's possible. And 500 damage. It's like 3 times what we can do with the Poison Skull. Okay, and can we get a kill here? Nope. But now he is dead. Good. So, another victory without losses. But real wasn't hard, though the next fight will be a lot more difficult, and I think I'm even gonna save the game before we try it, because it's quite possible that I'll have to reload that. But before we get to the Black Gate, we still have one NPC we have to talk to, Gnawi. We're gonna see this guy multiple times throughout the game. Wow, who are you? Where are you running from and to? Are you being pursued? And who are you? You don't quite look like a dwarf. My name is Gnawi, and I'm a local werewolf. Who are you and where are you hurrying to? My name is Dart, Gnawi. Do you happen to know where the Black Gate is? What do you need it for, Dart? I have a conflict with the local authorities. I see. And you think you'll find safety behind the Black Gate? Alright, run straight ahead and you'll see a platform. The black gate is right behind it, but remember, it's always guarded. Thank you, Gnawi, and leave. Well, that was just an introduction, but as I said, we can see Gnawi multiple times throughout the game. So, let's cross, and here is the guard. And I'll just save the game quickly. I can use Dragon Door. Let's go Dragon Door. No. Dragon Door. Come on. LP. I think we have enough time to try this fight at least once. We are at full mana. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this. Yeah, we have everything we can get for this, and I still want to do this only with vampires. This is possible to do without losses. Halt! Spawn of the Dark. This is forbidden area, so leave immediately. I can't waste my time on you, helmet head. Let's fight. Okay, so where is the trap? Here. I think I'm gonna wait in the middle and see what they're gonna do, and then we decide if we move to this corner or this corner, because I have to move to a tile where there can't be too many of them around me. We really can't tank this many dwarves. 1, 2, 3. That's 9, 10, 12 dwarves, 75 health each. And then we have miners, 24 and 2 stacks of 12. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's start with a poison skull here, because these guys will get to us first. Hopefully we kill at least one. It wasn't a bad hit. And we just wait. Okay, slow. How much mana do they have? 15. Okay, that's gonna help. That was one of the stronger stacks. 2, 3. So now we have to do something with what? I think this stack is most dangerous now. 24 miners. That's way too much damage. Just start working on them immediately. Be nice to get more than 47 damage on them. Never mind. Well, just keep moving. Yeah, slow is fine. I really don't want to go anywhere. Oh, this is good. They blocked the access here. I think I'm gonna move to onto this tile, and I have to keep hitting the stack. Okay, how long is the debuff gonna last? Oh, that's good. Need to block the miners as much as possible. 3 turns. Our defense is down to 13. Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while. I have to attack, and I think I need another poison skull. Are you kidding me? Okay, down to 1. And this could be a problem. Okay. One more poison skull on this stack. 10 is still too many. Come on, come on. Yeah. That's actually good, because they'll attack last, so we won't counter-attack them, and they'll stay on this tile forever. That works for me. And now we have to defend as long as we have the debuff on us. That crit is not helping. No. That was close. Okay. How much mana do we have? 15. This guy should survive one more hit, right? 35. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to do 35 damage. I can't let him die yet. I have to weaken this stack first. Yeah. And one more turn. We have the bleed and the debuff. Okay, I'll just defend. 11. Why are you critting all the time? Oh, at least this wasn't a crit. Okay, I'm still regenerating 3 mana per turn. That's important. Now, this guy's gonna die no matter what I do. You still have the haste. No. Well, we have our normal defense now. Am I gonna do this? When I kill this dwarf, then these two will come in. They can do, let's say, 20, 48. If we get crit on the next turn, we are pretty screwed. But that's all I can do, I think. Or... actually, no. Let's use the skull. We did get a kill. So now when I kill this dwarf, it could be a problem. Yeah, this one is gonna move on his place. He won't die, but that hit stopped his turn. Perfect. 33. That's fine. We just need to weaken these two stacks now, and we're gonna defend. Stop critting. What's gonna die first? This is gonna die first, and it's gonna be replaced by this stack. So let's weaken it first. 14 to 28. How many hit points do you have? 18. It's a really good chance that we get a kill. I think it's safer to defend though. How much damage can I do here? 1 to 2. No, I think I'm just gonna defend. Yes, we didn't get a kill there. That actually helps. Because now the kill is guaranteed. And we got this, it's called Zlong, probably the pronunciation. And when they enter the tile, it stops their turn, so we can't get hit again. Perfect. 3 mana, so we should get an attack next turn. I mean, spell, one more spell next turn. I'll just defend. I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. Right now, this is probably the strongest stack that we have around. So let's hit it. And defend again. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want that kill. This can be a problem. 14. No, it's fine. Good. I'll just defend. Play it safe. These crits are really annoying. Okay, this is fine. And we have enough mana for another poison skull. Now it's basically guaranteed that they can't kill us. I can even attack now, I think. Yep. And even if you lost unit, now it would be a perfect chance to just wait to regenerate to maximum and move into the zone that would resurrect the vampire, move away and heal up back to full. It is possible with the help of the dark energy to actually resurrect the dead unit if we time it properly. Okay, so I managed to get through this without losses. And now we have 3 fights ahead of us that are like one of the hardest parts of the whole game. Getting through those can sometimes be a real pain in the ass. We will get some units for that, so hopefully get good ones. Open the gate there, don't delay. We are running to your place. Hurry up, I'm opening the gate. Open the gate quickly, we are being pursued. I'm opening it, run faster. Yeah, I'll open it in a moment, but I'll just pause the game here because I think this is more than enough for one part. It was first fun fight, and as I said, we have more and even tougher ahead. So I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.